So it's been more than a month now since I've uploaded a video. I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to make this video to kind of explain why it's been so long and what's been going on, kind of a life update for you guys. If you watch the video on Philip's channel called Coming Clean with My Ex, or if you watch my streams, or if you follow me on Instagram, then you probably know I've been going through a little bit of a rough patch, to put it nicely. Honestly, I've tried filming this video I think 3 or 4 times now, and I just keep deleting it and keep putting it off because it's so hard for me to talk about this kind of stuff and to be vulnerable. It's completely out of my comfort zone, but I decided, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna film it, I'm gonna put it out. I've been battling depression a little bit for the past little while. It's been pretty bad the past few months. I think it got really bad while I was in Vancouver. I didn't have any friends there, no family there. I felt quite isolated. And then obviously the breakup, and then driving myself across Canada after having just broken up and feeling really down. I don't think I ever really dealt with that the way that I should have. Coming back to Toronto, it was refreshing at first to see my brother and to see my friends. And once that high kind of went away, then it kind of all hit me at once and it got really bad. And then I started to let the wrong people into my life, which also had an effect on me. And then also being out of work because of this whole COVID situation is really affecting me. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And then I had a health incident happen, which I haven't spoken to anyone about it except for Philip. Philip and I spoke on the phone about it and he's been nothing but supportive, so I really appreciate that. I wasn't comfortable telling anyone else. I just didn't want to cry, and I knew if I saw someone in person and told them, I would probably cry, and I don't like crying. I don't like appearing weak. It's a thing I have, I don't know. So situation after situation kept piling up and I never really dealt with it the way that I should have. I kept ignoring it and saying, this is fine, it's fine, this is fine. I was like that dog in the meme, everything's on fire, but this is fine. I have a hard time opening up about things. I think I put a wall up. Even to my closest friends, I don't really speak about things that are going on with me emotionally. I never really have. I just kind of bottle everything in because I like to deal with things on my own. Like I said, I don't like to seem weak. I know it's silly, but it's just my personality. It's just how I deal with things, and obviously it didn't work. Eventually I got to the point where I said, okay, I can't do this on my own. Obviously it's not working for me, and I finally called my therapist. I hadn't seen her in over a year. I called her, I've seen her a couple times, and she's helped so much. For a while there, I was going to bed at like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, and waking up halfway through the day just because I didn't want to be awake during the day. I just didn't want to. I didn't even want to get out of bed, period. I had to force myself to get out of bed. It would be so late in the day that it would already be dark. But recently I've made some changes. I've fixed my sleeping pattern, finally. I'm going to bed at a reasonable time now, getting up at a normal time. I was locking myself in my apartment, I wasn't leaving. So now I've given myself reasons to leave my apartment. I try to go each morning to a cemetery that's relatively close to me and just read. So I've been coming each morning to the cemetery here to read. It's very calming. I know it sounds morbid to come to a cemetery to read, but it's very calming, it's very relaxing, it's very quiet. Obviously there's no one partying in the cemetery. You know, most of the people that are there are dead. So I've been coming almost every morning to read here. I sit beside a tree. I put on some mittens and a heavy jacket these days because it's cold as fruit. Lately I've been reading The Witcher, which I've already read 3 times, but I'm just too lazy to get another book, and I enjoy this book, so I read it. It makes me happy. And my bookmark is a Pokemon card. My favorite part about the cemetery is there's a farm right across the street. I spend about an hour each day reading at the cemetery, and then I pop on over to the farm, which is free to enter, by the way, and you can pet all the animals, and it's the best ever. Unfortunately, as I'm filming this right now, it is closed because of COVID. So that's kind of been my morning routine every day, coming to the cemetery, reading for an hour, and then going to the farm and petting some animals. And it's really cheered me up. It's really helped doing something that I enjoy doing every morning. So it gets me out of the house every morning, it cheers me up, puts me in a good mood, and it's a great way to start my day. So I'm really enjoying it. Also, now that it's close to Christmas, I've been driving around Toronto looking at the nice Christmas lights because that really makes me happy. It cheers me up. I love Christmas so much. I love seeing the lights and seeing people happy, and I love the mood that comes with the holiday season. So I've been going to a street here in Toronto called Inglewood Drive. It's affectionately called Kringlewood this time of the year because almost every single house has a huge inflatable Santa in their front yard, and it's so nice. And people come from all over to come look at it because I think there was an article one time in Blog TO about it. So people walk up and down the streets taking pictures and smiling and laughing and having a nice little time. So I love driving up and down that street. There's also a spot in Scarborough, which is close to Toronto, and 3 houses next to each other go all out for Christmas. Their yards are filled with lights, inflatables, statues, music. It's so nice. And again, I think Blog TO has an article about this place too. So there's lots of people always there having a great time. People are smiling, laughing. It's just such a nice environment to be in. And I try to go there as often as I can because it really puts me in a good mood. And I don't want it to ever go away. I don't want it to ever be over. I know it's gonna have to end, and you know, Christmas is only gonna last a certain amount of time and it's gonna be over. But I wish it was year round that these houses did this because it really cheers me up. So it's getting a little bit better every day. I'm actively working on myself, trying to make myself feel better, trying to make everything okay, trying to get back to being, you know, happy or at least content. I'm super thankful for everyone that I have around me, my friends, my family, Philip for the support. I really appreciate that. I'm really lucky, I really am. And all of you, I can't thank you enough. You guys do more for me than you probably know. And I appreciate every single one of you so much. Honestly, I do. I genuinely do. So again, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the absence. I'm sorry for there no explanation. I had to kind of take a break and work on myself and see if I can get over this, which I think I am. I think I'm slowly getting there, and each day is getting better and better. So I'm gonna have videos for you guys soon. I've got a video with Philip planned for my channel, which I'm really excited about. Thank you guys for understanding and for being there for me and just being amazing. Stay safe, stay happy, cherish everyone around you. I love you guys a lot, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. So thank you again so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.